Okay, now in this video we are going to demonstrate another typical problem for a general bearing. I read the question. General bearing 6 centimeters in diameter and 9 centimeter long runs at 450 rpm. The oil used for hydrodynamic lubrication has absolute viscosity 60 centipoise. The diametral clearance is 0.01 centimeter. Find the safe load on the bearing. This is a university question. All the time, maybe different unit, different textbook they may be expressing, but your ATU you have to follow SI unit. So only guidelines you have to remember, equations you have to remember, or at least you should know where that equation is available in the data book. And maybe some equation from the textbook may be slightly different with respect to your data book equations because of the difference between MKS unit and SI unit. That is not a worry, because anyway you are referring the data book, whatever equation available in the data book, that's a standard equation, and that equation you have to take. You have to follow a data book written in SI unit. Unfortunately, if you are following a data book or textbook with MKS unit, no worry, nothing to worry. You have to convert to SI unit. Here the question I will repeat. General bearing 6 centimeter diameter, 9 centimeter long, speed 450 rpm. Oil used for lubrication, absolute viscosity 60 centipoise. Diameter clearance 0.01 centimeter. You have to find safe load. Safe load means load acting on the bearing. So diameter is mentioned, length is mentioned, speed is mentioned, viscosity value at a normal condition mentioned, diameter clearance mentioned. So for this, once you get this type of question, what you have to do is you have to find the load and pressures are related. Therefore first you have to try to find the pressure value, because a lot of empirical relation, lot of equations available in the data book. Using that information, we have a concept called the Sommerfeld number. Sommerfeld number Zn by P d by C square directly available in the data book in the form of numerical value as well as in the form of equation. So Sommerfeld number is available. You can identify based on your L by D ratio from the data book, because here it's a very simple question. L is given, D is given. That means you know the L by D ratio. With respect to L by D ratio and your application, and you can directly go to the Sommerfeld number. That Sommerfeld number you substitute to right hand side, and the equation for Sommerfeld number is Zn by P d by C square. If you use this equation, finally you can calculate the value of P. P means pressure. Once you get the P, I need not explain anything, because P pressure into area. Area means L into D. That is the value of load. So this is a very simple question, and answer I am not reading. This is solved, not solved in SI unit. That you have to reconvert to your unit. Again, this question you have to do yourself. Then only you will understand the numerical side. Other guidelines, I hope it is 100% clear to you. This is a question that we take the Sommerfeld number, write the equation. First you find the pressure value P, then you go for, from the pressure you go for the calculation of load, because load is equal to pressure into area coverage. Area coverage means L into D, length into diameter. How it is also, you have to imagine the bearing. You have to imagine the mind. Why I am taking L into D. You can equivalent. You can imagine in your mind that area, surface area is equivalent to a rectangle. Rectangle. Suppose you have studied the development in the first year, development paper. Development, once you overlap or dismantle the cylindrical portion, it is nothing but a rectangle. That is the reason you have written the area is equal to L into D. If you are not imagining in such a way, never you will understand why I have written L into D. So please understand, pressure into area. Area of coverage means L into D for in the case of journal or bearing. I hope the remaining part you can do yourself. Calculation side, tallying SI unit, etc. you have to do yourself. But the basic concept is such a typical question without any worry, without any confusion. Easily you can reach to the design part, the last part, load calculation.